Well, I'm here right now with the blend man
Oh
himself.
my god.
That's a good joke, right?
Yeah, no.
Smoothie from Cloud9. First time I've interviewed you on Cloud9. In fact, I know I interviewed you on Team Liquid, and I think it was kind of a depressing conversation because you
Yeah.
weren't getting any play. Okay, so now you're getting play kind of part of the time. So how have things changed for you personally between Team Liquid and now?
I mean, a lot has changed since then. I've like learned like a lot since Team Liquid and like going to Korea with C9. Like I learned how they played, and now I mesh pretty well, I think.
Yeah, you said you've learned a lot. Is that like in-game stuff or out-of-game stuff? Like, what do you mean when you say that?
Definitely more in-game stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I went in CL like without any like knowledge of how to play the game really, so I just like failed on stage, and it was pretty bad.
I mean, you were still a high level player at the time, right? Or so when you say you didn't know how to play the game, you must have known how to play the game, but this is something different.
Yeah, but by that I meant like I couldn't like land my skill shots and everything just fine like a regular challenger player, but
Right.
like um, I didn't really like know the macro parts of the game, and that really affected me. I couldn't like do anything with the like mechanical prowess I had.
Okay.
Yeah, so just was horrible.
So what do you? I mean, what does that mean now for you on Cloud9? Is that how confident do you feel in your level as a player now that you've combined sort of the mechanical knowledge that you had before with the big picture knowledge you have now?
Honestly, I think that my mechanics have gone down a little bit, but in exchange, I've like learned a lot about the game, and like I've been on a couple teams too, so like I know a lot about like how other teams play and like how this team plays, and yeah, I think it's worth trade off.
Now, obviously, I've gotten Bunny's perspective, I've gotten Sneaky's perspective, but talk to me a little bit about your perspective on sort of the support swapping situation that you have right now. How comfortable are you with it, and sort of how does that play out for you?
Right now, I'm like, really comfortable with it. It's not really like a competition anymore. It's just like two teammates trying to make the team better. Like at first, when I came in, of course, it's gonna be like competition, but now it's we're just trying to help each other improve and like not really care about like what Reddit says or anything because it's not really worth it. People have bad games, right? So like, why would you even like judge somebody when you don't know like what's actually going on in the game?
So is this a comfortable situation that you think like this is do you think that this is a situation that other players could find themselves in and be completely comfortable in?
Um, I think it depends. Like in our situation, for example, both of us were playing pretty well, like around the same level kind of thing. But obviously, one person's gonna have like something on the other person, right? And we both have like pretty valuable traits to like both our plays. So, uh, yeah, it depends on the player. Like if one person's like obviously gonna be like better than the other person, then it's pretty hard for like that to work out. But if it's close and you like just want to help the team improve and don't really have that competition in there, well, of course, there's always going to be a little bit of competition, but like for us especially, we're just trying to improve.
What do you think of the like what do you gain from the dynamic between you and Bunny in particular? What do you gain as maybe a person and as a player?
Um, well, I mean, I'm like super used to like the whole swapping system because you know TL had that thing too with like Matt and myself, and yeah, etc. etc. But uh, sorry, what was the question again?
Yeah, what do you gain from the sort of
Oh,
the switching back and forth?
oh my bad. What do I gain? I guess I don't know. I learned like how he plays. Like knowing how another support plays is really important. Like knowing how your enemy likes to play and like all that kind of stuff. It doesn't really help out like in game, but it gives me another perspective on like how to look at things, and yeah, it just helps improve me.
Okay. Now, I was interviewing Bunny last week, and he was kind of implying that you and him kind of have to compete for Sneaky's affections, that there's jealousy moments, that it's all about, these two kind of supporter lovers that are just hanging out with Sneaky. How do you feel about Bunny's relationship with Sneaky, and does it ever get you jealous?
Well, I mean, sometimes when Bunny and Sneaky get in the same Uber to LCS, it kind of gets me a little. No, I'm just kidding. But it doesn't really matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. Sneaky's just a really chill guy. He doesn't really
Yeah.
care who he plays with, and like he just adapts really easily. So
Yeah.
it's really easy to play with him, and like, yeah, I think we're both like pretty comfortable with him.
So this is just kind of a poly support relationship. Like it's very open.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
And you guys are comfortable with that. There's no jealousy. It's completely cool.
Yep,
All right. Well,
definitely.
I mean, it's nice to see that in 2016 these things can kind of exist really comfortably, at least in some of the major cities like Los Angeles. Is there anything that you would like to say to any of your fans out there, Smoothie?
Um, just that like to keep on watching us, and I like even if like one person like plays better than the other person this week, don't really like judge us on one performance. It's not worth it. Like I don't know. In week 2, Bunny played really well, or and I didn't play that well. And like in week 3, everyone just changes boats, right? So please don't judge us on like who does well or not. It's not worth it. And yeah, just keep on supporting C9. We'll make it at least top 2, I think.
Well, thank you so much, Smoothie, for the interview. It's been cool to see you getting some on-stage play for the past couple of weeks. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things esports here at Yahoo Esports.